The world, it ain't built for people like you and me. You think this place cares about your hopes, your dreams, your feelings? Nah, it doesn't. It crushes you. It breaks you every single day. But here's the thing. They think they can stop you. They think they can make you small, insignificant. What they don't realize, every time they tear you down, they're only making you stronger. You're mad, right? Frustrated. Every hit you take, every scar you get, makes you want to scream out loud. Why me? But the truth is, it ain't about you. It's about them. The system. The people in power. The weak ones hiding behind rules and masks, trying to control you. But let me tell you something real. Let me drop some truth right here. Pain, that's your teacher. Struggle, that's your strength. Every time you feel that weight pressing down on your chest, making it hard to breathe, it's just another test. Life's asking you, how bad do you want it? How far are you willing to go? See, they think they can break you. They don't know the monster they're creating. Every tear, every insult, every moment they try to bury you, that's fuel. They think they're throwing dirt on your grave, but they're just giving you the tools to build a throne. I ain't talking about some fairy tale happy ending either. This isn't a story where you ride off into the sunset. No, life's dirty. It's real. You don't get handouts. You get scars. And those scars, wear them proudly. Those are your badges. Proof you didn't go down without a fight. They want you to fold, man. They want you to give in, to surrender to that pressure. But you, nah, you're built different. You got that fire inside, that burn that doesn't stop. You know what I'm talking about. That feeling in your gut, the one that says, keep going, no matter what. People, they're gonna talk. They're gonna tell you that you ain't enough, that you're not cut out for this, that you don't belong. You know what you do? Let them talk. Let them think they know you. 'Cause while they're busy running their mouths, you're working, you're grinding, you're stacking every failure, every rejection, every disappointment, and building yourself up brick by brick. You're not weak. You never were. They just made you think you were. They told you to play by the rules, to fit into their mold, to do what they say. But deep down, you know that's not who you are. You're a force of nature. You're chaos in a world that wants order. They fear you because they can't control you. They laugh at you now, don't they? They mock you when you fall. But that laughter, that's their fear speaking. They know what's coming. They can see it in your eyes. The hunger, the drive. You're about to rise. And when you do, they won't be laughing anymore. This isn't about revenge. Nah, revenge is for the weak. This is about becoming unbreakable. It's about showing them that no matter what they throw your way, no matter how hard they try to tear you down, you rise stronger every single time. You ever look around and feel like you don't belong? Like you're out of place in a world full of fakes? Good. That's because you don't belong in their world. You were never meant to. You're here to reshape it, to flip the script, to show them that you don't need their approval, their validation. You're on your own path, and it's one they'll never understand. They think they're the ones in control, but they ain't. You are. You hold the power, not because you're perfect, but because you've been through hell and you're still standing. That makes you dangerous. That makes you a threat. And they know it. Keep your head up, eyes forward. Don't stop. Don't listen to the noise. Let the world throw its worst at you, because all it's doing is sharpening your edge. You're a blade being forged in the fire, and when you're done, you'll be unstoppable. You feel that fire inside you, that burn that never goes out. That's your soul. That's your strength. Let it out. Don't hold back for anyone. Don't hide who you are. You're a warrior. You were born for this fight. They'll keep testing you, keep trying to break you. And you keep rising. You keep fighting. Every hit you take, every setback, every failure, it's just fuel. You're not fragile. You're not weak. You're a storm. And they're not ready for what's coming. Let them think they've won. Let them celebrate your failures, because you know something they don't. You're just getting started. They think they got you figured out, huh? Like you're just another one of those pawns in their game. But that's their first mistake. They don't see the truth. You're not like them. You don't break like they do. Nah, you bend, but you snap right back. Stronger, tougher, more focused. They say life is unfair, but who made it that way? It's them, the ones who stack the deck, the ones who write the rules, the ones who sit up in their ivory towers and watch you scrape by. They don't want you to rise. They need you to stay down, because the second you realize your worth, the second you stop playing by their rules, you'll flip their whole world upside down. And they're scared of that. They're scared of you, not the you they see now, not the you that's been knocked around. No, they're scared of who you're becoming. They feel it. They see that fire in your eyes, that hunger that says, I'm coming for everything they said I couldn't have. You see, they try to control you through fear. Fear of failure. Fear of being different. Fear of not fitting in. They built that fear into you, made you question yourself at every turn. But let me tell you something. Fear is a lie. It's a weapon they use to keep you small. And once you stop believing in it, once you realize that it's just smoke and mirrors, you become unstoppable. Think back to every time they told you no. Think back to every door that was slammed in your face, every opportunity they snatched away, every time they looked at you like you didn't belong. That feeling, that pit in your stomach, you hold on to that. That's power right there. That's fuel. They thought they were crushing your spirit, but all they were doing was adding more wood to the fire inside you. You remember those sleepless nights, don't you? When you lay there, staring at the ceiling, wondering why everything had to be so hard, why the world seemed so unfair. But you know what? That's where you found yourself. In the darkness, in the struggle. That's where you were born. Not in the light, not in the comfort, but in the fight. Because you're a fighter. You always have been. You've been swinging since day one. And every time you got knocked down, you got back up. And they hate that. They hate that you don't stay down. Because every time you rise, you remind them of what they're not. You remind them that no matter how many times they try to break you, you're still here, still breathing, still fighting. They want you to quit. They want you to give up, but giving up ain't in your blood. Quitting, that's for them, the weak ones, the ones who've never had to fight for anything. But you're built different. Every failure is just another step forward for you. Every time they say no, you hear, not yet. And here's the thing, they can't stop you. They can throw every obstacle, every rejection, every insult your way, but they can't stop what's already in motion. They can't stop destiny. Because that's what this is. This isn't just some game. This isn't just you versus them. This is you versus the world. And the world is scared. It's scared because you're not afraid anymore. You know what happens when you stop being afraid? Everything changes. The world shifts. Suddenly, all those walls they built to keep you out start crumbling. All those limits they placed on you, they disappear. You stop caring about what they think. You stop listening to their rules. You start living for yourself. And that's freedom. They're gonna keep testing you, though. Don't think for a second that they're done. The world doesn't just let you walk away without a fight. It's coming for you, and it's coming hard. But this time you're ready. You're not the same person you were before. You've been through the fire, and you came out the other side, forged in steel. They can't break you because you're already broken. But here's the thing. You rebuilt yourself. And the person you are now, the person standing in the wreckage of everything they tried to destroy, that person is unbreakable. Don't look around. What do you see? A world full of people who gave up. People who let the system break them. People who settled for less. But not you. You didn't settle. You didn't give in. You kept pushing. You kept fighting. And now it's your time. They're gonna hate you for it. They're gonna call you names. Say you've changed. Say you're not the same person you used to be. Good. You're not supposed to be the same. You were meant to evolve, to grow, to become something more. You're not here to fit in. You're here to take over, to rise above all the noise, all the chaos, all the lies, to carve out your own path in a world that told you you didn't belong. And when you get to the top, when you finally reach that place you've been fighting for, don't forget. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget what you've been through, because they'll be watching. They'll be waiting for you to slip, to fall, to show weakness. But you won't. You'll stand tall, unshaken, unbroken, and they'll realize that everything they did to try and stop you, it only made you stronger. Let me tell you something real, something raw. You think all those people who told you to give up, to fall in line, are sleeping soundly at night? Nah, they're not. They're restless, haunted by the thought that you, someone they thought they buried, are rising again. They can feel it, that shift in the air. It's like thunder rolling in the distance, and they know it's you. They see you coming, and they're terrified. Why? Because you're what they fear the most. Someone who refuses to stay down. Someone who takes every ounce of pain, every drop of suffering, and turns it into something they can't control. You see, the world hates what it can't control. It fears what it can't predict. And you're chaos in their system. You're that wild card they didn't see coming, the outlier that breaks the mold. Think about it. Every day they tried to fit you into their little boxes, into their perfect plan, but you don't fit. You never did. And now they're starting to realize that. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to stand out, to disrupt. People like us, we weren't made for comfort. We weren't built for easy lives. We were built for the trenches, for the wars no one else wants to fight. We were made to endure. And that endurance, that's what's going to take you places they can't even imagine. But here's the thing they don't get. Every time they tell you to stop, to quit, they're only fueling you. You're hungry. And the more they try to starve you of opportunity, the hungrier you get. That hunger, it doesn't go away. It grows, festers, until it becomes something bigger than them, something they can't stop. They ever tell you to be realistic? Of course they did. They're obsessed with keeping you small, with trying to fit you into their world of limitations.